So, hello everybody. So, in 1944, before Marvel existed, there was Timely Comics, which created three very popular characters: Captain America, the Human Torch, and Namor the Submariner. And then they decided to make a 15-part serial film about Captain America. So I'm going to be reviewing it one part at a time. The first part being called The Purple Death.
Yeah, this is how it started way back in the day when the people were talking of my hurricane.
So, something that I found really annoying about this, well, let's talk about the good things first. Surprisingly, the movie that was made in the 40s actually has a pretty good damsel in distress or love interest character or whatever her name is. I can't remember what she's called. Now, even though she is definitely the stereotypical love interest damsel in distress, she does actually do some investigating, which is better than I can say for some movies. But even then, it's not really amazing. The other thing I like is that it is definitely kind of just a movie of the 40s. It's very old-timey. You hear everyone speaking in like a weird old-timey voice or whatever. Maybe it's just the sound quality wasn't very good back then. But like it's very interesting to look back at old superhero movies. But most of it I hate. First thing, it's really boring. I don't know how they do it, but like it's one of the most boring movies I've ever seen. Considering it's like 4 or 5 hours long, that's actually not very surprising, but there are tons of explosions. So I mean, like, yeah. Everyone holds their gun like right next to their waist, which I heard was a thing, but I never saw it in movies because nobody holds their gun that way, and they really shouldn't. I don't even know how that was a thing that happened, but you know, Captain America's suit is really stupid. I hate it. I don't know. At least in the 1990 Captain America, he actually looks like Captain America. It looks like a costume that somebody made, like somebody's mom made out of like the stuff laying around. It didn't look good at all. Also, he's just a normal person in a costume that's like really good at fighting. So it's not really, doesn't really have anything from the original Captain America story, except for, you know, the character Captain America, played for the first time ever by Dick Purcell. I don't know who that is. Not sure if he's a big name. Maybe he's a small name. Have no idea. It's kind of a relic of the past. I mean, it's not like it's a horrible movie, but it's just kind of boring. And it's something that we would never have people release now. It's something that at the time was probably more entertaining back then. Because, well, the fight scenes are very well choreographed. Some of the fight scenes are very interesting, But that was just overall one of the things that I want to, there was, a building fell over. That was a pretty big deal, but I was so bored because it was not even that impactful. There was no music that was making it sound like it was gonna be impactful. There was just like music throughout the entire scene. It was like, you know, and it's really annoying. I didn't really understand what was going on because it was so complicated, and most of the time I was just bored out of my mind because they were just talking. A lot of the time they're just talking, and whenever anything happens, like I don't know, somebody drops a fake bomb, like a fake death bomb or whatever, a fake purple death bomb, and they're all like, oh, it just happened, and we're all like, So I mean, like, it's just kind of, it's not something that's good, but like, this is just first part. This is the longest part. This is the first part, but all the other parts are like 15 minutes long. This is 25 minutes. This is almost double all the other parts. So I mean, like, if you want to see it, then I guess go ahead. I mean, I don't know.